he said, but to pass on experiences and ideas whose modest value arises from the exceptional era in which I lived. A hint that after almost 5 decades, Castro might finally be ready for retirement. But many Cubans seem unfazed 17 months after Castro temporarily handed power over to his younger brother Raul to undergo emergency surgery.
Viva la patria!
Castro hasn't made a public appearance since, although he has appeared in dozens of videos and photos. He's also penned more than 60 essays on international topics like biofuels and the war in Iraq. But this is the first time he's specifically mentioned his political future. Many Cubans, however, said they hadn't read it. Others, like dressmaker Katiana, said Castro was sending a message. He sees the time for retirement is coming, and he's giving an opportunity for younger people, she said. But even that reference has caused some confusion, given that Raul Castro is only 5 years younger than Fidel. The letter comes ahead of parliamentary elections in January. After that, deputies will elect a new president of the Council of State, a position held by Fidel Castro since it was first created in 1976. Shasta Darlington, CNN, Havana.
Sports news now, and in cricket, the Indian team has something to cheer on the eve of its first warm-up match against Victoria tomorrow. Wicket-keeper Mahendra Singh Dhoni has been declared fit to play that match. However, a decision on Sachin Tendulkar's availability will only be taken before that match. Sachin had aggravated his knee problem during the Kolkata test against Pakistan, while Dhoni had sustained an ankle injury during the final one-day against Pakistan. British Formula One star Lewis Hamilton's driving licence has been suspended for a month. He was caught overspeeding on a French motorway. The McLaren driver was also fined €600 for driving his Mercedes at a speed of 200 kilometers per hour. The speed limit on French motorways cannot exceed 130 kilometers per hour. The McLaren driver will appear before a court in January. And next on the show, US soldiers in Iraq look to these dogs for fighting stress. Find out more in a moment.
The biggest awards in the news world are back. From politics to business, from sports to entertainment, from NRI to public service. CNN IBM Indian of the Year 2007, coming soon.
Brought to you by You Can't Achieve If You Can't Dream. Mangalathan University. You dream, we take you there. And Vigneshwara Developers. Get ₹75,000 per month from property in IT parks. SMS VDPL to 57575 in partnership with Hindustan Times.
New Dove Hair Care with 0 damage. For beautiful hair you will want to keep touching.
Dove makes my hair so soft. My hands just keep going to it.
Touch your hair. After all, only touching is believing.
शरीफ लोग बहुत बदमाश होते हैं।
हाँ, इसीलिए तो अब ये मैटर मैं खुद सॉल्व करूंगा। आप बीच में मत पड़ना।
Who is the Indian male consumer? What does he buy? How does he buy? And why does he buy? Find out all this and more in the latest issue of Business Today, India's #1 business magazine. Business Today, for managing tomorrow.
This new year, we've taken it upon ourselves to bring to you some of the hottest holiday destinations of this season. So whether you're in for adventure, or an adrenaline rush, or just a break from everyday life, we will show you the places to be. You can also log on to ibnlive.com and rate the hottest New Year destinations in India. The Wikipedia Hottest New Year Getaways 2007. At these times, only on CNN IBM. Brought to you by India Today Travel Plus. Where do you want to go? Mercedes-Benz. Coca-Cola India, Little Drops of Joy. And see more, see clear with mirrors from AIS.
This is Network 18, and you are watching CNN IBN.
Welcome back here with CNN IBN's News at Noon. 2 black Labradors are ready to report for duty in Iraq. They are special sergeants of the U.S. Army and they are charged with helping soldiers deal with the stress of battle.
Meet Sergeants First Class Budge and Bo, members of the 85th Medical Detachment's Combat Stress Unit and on their way to Iraq. Staff Sergeant Jack Green is one of the therapists taking the dogs into the war zone.
It's going to be a great Christmas present for our soldiers there.
These dogs won't be on security patrols or searching for bombs. These are therapy dogs. Budge and Bo will help the troops deal with the stress of combat.
The dog has a natural, uncanny way of reducing stress. It's kind of magical.
The unit tries to help troops cope, listening to what they say about how they feel. The dogs will be used to help the soldiers open up.
Well, maybe they don't want to talk to me, but it might do them some good to come up and, pet the dog and meet and greet the dog. And at some point there, they might actually, think we're okay and want to ask more about what we have to offer and how we can help them.
On this day, Budge and Bo are being officially turned over to the Army by the group that helped train them. Already, they are used to the sound of gunfire and even helicopters. These dogs will be well looked after.
They have boots, uniforms, goggles, different things like that to protect them, just like any other soldier.
The dogs are trained to know that when their vests are on, they're working, acting submissive, available to the soldiers who might need them. But like any Sergeant First Class in the Army, they too get to go off duty.
I'm sure I'm going to have people knocking on my door, hey, can I see the dog? And I'm going to have to firmly correct them. This is Sergeant First Class Budge. And he's sleeping right now.
And when you're off duty and want to check out the latest news and updates, you can log on to our website, ibnlive.com. Updates continue here on CNN IBN as well.
This Sunday, all eyes will be on Gujarat and CNN IBN.
As India's most formidable team of political journalists, analysts and correspondents bring you exclusive interviews with the newsmakers and minute-by-minute results and updates from every corner of Gujarat.
The most complete election coverage from India's best news channel.
Battle for Gujarat, Counting Day Special, 23rd December, 7 a.m. onwards, only on CNN IBN. Brought to you by J. Hampstead, the world's finest fabric. In partnership with Indian Express, journalism of courage. And Divya Bhaskar, the #1 Gujarati daily.
Dressing up New India. Sorry, you'll have to wait. Catch the I-10 in India first. The world will catch up later. Catch the eye.
मैकडॉनल्ड्स का हैप्पी प्राइस मेन्यू अब सिर्फ 20 रुपए में पैसा वसूल। I am loving it.
Victorinox, the original Swiss Army knife.
Smart boy.
The Sensex is scorching.
Sensex has hit 19,000. This is absolutely
and so are our business tycoons. Only the best will shine through. CNN IBN Indian of the Year 2007. Coming soon.
Brought to you by You Can't Achieve If You Can't Dream. Mangalathan University. You dream, we take you there. And Vigneshwara Developers. Get ₹75,000 per month from property in IT parks. SMS VDPL to 57575 in partnership with Hindustan Times.
Looking for the best jobs in the construction sector? Log on to jobstreet.com. Real companies, real jobs.
This is Network 18. And you are watching CNN IBN.
Brought to you by ICICI Prudential Ke Health Insurance Plans. And for beautiful hair you would want to keep touching, Dove Hair Care.
22 children are given electric shocks by their teacher as punishment in Maharashtra. The gruesome price they had to pay for indiscipline. In fact, the school teacher in question has been arrested but is now out on bail. We'll have all the details on that story and lots more for you on Good Afternoon India. I'm Paramita Chatterjee.
Good afternoon, I'm Smita Nair. The big story this hour is the impact of a CNN-IBN special investigation that exposed illegal foreign adoptions carried out by Preet Mandir. The CBI confirms our report in its submission to the Bombay High Court, raises questions on the role of the Central Adoption Resource Agency, or CARA.
पहले जगदीश टाइटलर कहते थे कि जसबीर सिंह नाम का कोई आदमी नहीं है। अब जब जसबीर सिंह सामने आ गया तो कहता है ये विटनेस नहीं है। कभी कत्ल करने वाला व्यक्ति कहेगा कि मैंने कत्ल किया है।
Key witness in the 84 anti-Sikh riots, Jaspreet Singh responds to Jagdish Titler's charge that he is not a material witness, even as the CBI claims Jaspreet is evading the agency.
We are thankful to be indoors. It's the coldest day in the capital this winter. The temperature dips to 4.2 degrees, but no such luck for voters in Himachal. It's the final phase of polling in the state.
The Prime Minister pitches for the Aam Aadmi at the Chief Minister's meeting, saying minorities and rural poor need more help. Is he preparing for snap elections?
More than 50 people are dead, hundreds injured, and many still trapped in the mangled mess as 15 bogies of the Karachi Express derails in Pakistan.
The Shobraj murdered American backpacker Connie Bronzich right here in 1975 and then escaped from Nepal.
He's evaded the law now for so long, but will celebrity serial killer Charles Serpent Sobraj finally be convicted by the Nepal Supreme Court? Our reporter Arunima will join us with the latest on that sensational trial.
And there's some good news down under. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is fit to take guard in tomorrow's tour opener against Victoria. But no word yet on Sachin Tendulkar's fitness.
Well, lots of sports coming up and also lots more for you on the show.
That's right, coming up in the next 60 minutes, top Coast Guard officials violate rules to swing a deal in favour of one company that doesn't even deliver. The government loses 370 crore rupees. It's special investigation.
And Bandit like Arsenal say that Tatas, as Tata Tea, their beverage arm, kicks off a deal with the football club.
And if AdLabs has its way, you will not leave the cinema hall even during interval time. The company will now play out cartoons in break time. That rip-tickling report ahead on the show, but first we'll begin with the impact of a CNN-IBN special investigation. Our report exposing illegal foreign adoptions at Pune's Preet Mandir has made the CBI sit up and take notice.
In fact, the CBI in its supplementary report to the Bombay High Court has confirmed the facts reported by CNN-IBN earlier. Now, the CBI report confirms that there were cases of adoption at Preet Mandir where money went to the extent of $3,500 to $10,000, which was extracted from couples wanting to adopt a child. The report also mentions that the Central Adoption Resource Agency, or CARA, chairperson J.K. Mittal was put up in a 5-star hotel in June by Preet Mandir during a visit to inquire into allegations against it.
The CBI confirms that the hotel bills were drawn in the name of Preet Mandir. We spoke to Sangeeta Punekar, a petitioner from Add Weight Foundation, on the CBI's decision to probe into the illegal foreign adoptions at the Pune-based home Preet Mandir. She's welcomed the move.
Interesting to know that an agency which we rely upon to take care and to ensure that things happen in the right way would be in connivance with agencies which are malfunctioning or abusing children. I think it's a lot to do with the other agencies and other people who are supporting their work. I don't know whether it's innocence that they don't take action against these kind of agencies, or it's connivance with a crime. I think everyone needs to be cautious, because most often you may land up with a child who's got a parent and would never be able to stay happily with you as a adoptive family.
And CNN-IBN's Parul Malik from our Special Investigations team now joins us from the capital. Parul, in its preliminary report, the Central Bureau of Investigation had in fact given a clean chit to Preet Mandir, also raising no questions about Kara. What's changed it around now for the CBI to sit up and take notice of that report?
Yes, Smita, after the airing of our June 2006 investigation, CBI was asked to investigate the functioning of Preet Mandir. In October 2007, it submitted its preliminary report, which stated that there were no instances of exorbitant amounts of fees charged by Preet Mandir from foreign adoptive parents. And it also actually gave, for all practical purposes, a clean chit to Preet Mandir. Parallelly, we were also doing our investigation, and in its December 2007 supplementary report, CBI seems to have taken cognizance of our investigation, and in its report it has said that there were instances of Preet Mandir charging up to $10,000 from foreign adoptive parents, and this $10,000 is way above the Kara limit, which states that an agency cannot charge more than $3,500.
Right, in fact, let's take a look at that report.
J.K. Mittal, chairperson of the Central Adoption Resource Authority, or CARA, has given Preet Mandir a temporary foreign adoption license, which was suspended after a CNN-IBN expose. But was the decision driven by vested interests? This hotel bill worth 16,000 rupees incurred during Mittal's 2-day stay at a luxury hotel in Pune was paid by Preet Mandir and not the government. Why was Preet Mandir paying for your stay in Pune?
This is totally false. I have paid my own bill.
Is this bill concocted?
Yes, it may be, yes.
Mittal gave this investigation a copy of an 11,000 rupee bill, which he says he paid the hotel. But this investigation has confirmed that this receipt of 11,000 rupees is only a record of a discount given by the hotel on this original bill of 16,000 rupees, which was settled by Preet Mandir through a credit card account. The Kara advocate is in possession of both these bills. Also in October 2007, Kara published this list of recognized adoption agencies in national newspapers, but took care to leave out Preet Mandir's name.
There may be an omission. To avoid any controversy, the name was not included in this list.
But Preet Mandir is listed as an active adoption agency in these Kara booklets meant for internal circulation. There are also irregularities at Shishu Sadan, a government-owned adoption home in Aurangabad managed by Preet Mandir. On Shishu Sadan's certificate of recognition, we found the license number and the date of issue were missing, which the official in charge refused to explain.
But I will not show. I will not tell.
It is clear, in spite of the compelling evidence, that those within the Maharashtra state and central government agencies have a special interest in giving Preet Mandir and his child trafficking activities an official sanction. In Delhi, I am Parul Malik. Interestingly, this story actually questions the role of CARA, which is a regulatory body in India. It is supposed to monitor and clean up all the adoption processes, but, well, it seems to be culpable itself in giving a clean chit to Preet Mandir.
Right, thanks Parul. Indeed, we hope that finally some action is taken against Preet Mandir and more questions being raised about Kara. Remember, if you have a view on this question or you want to read more about it, you can just join us on our website ibnlive.com and post your comments.
Right, let's move on now to the other big story we're following. A day after a Delhi court ordered the CBI to reinvestigate the role of Congress leader Jagdish Titler in the 84 anti-Sikh riots, the agency claims Jasbir Singh, a key witness, is evading its calls.
Now they've now sent a notice to his US address. The agency has said it would seek Interpol's help to get in touch with Jasbir. The SGPC meanwhile has said it will pay for Jasbir's travel and ensure security measures if he travels to India to depose. SGPC Chief Avtar Singh Makkar said it will approach the government to provide security to Jasbir.
And Jasbir Singh has reacted strongly